Right, so today is Saturday, the 6th of September. It's hotel change day. Because I can stay here if I want to pay £60 a night for a hotel room, which I don't. It's the most expensive day of the week. So I've got two choices pretty much. I can either go and stay at Heiber Capsule Hotel in Taipei for about £20 a night. But I can't check in till 4 o'clock. Or I go back to Keelung. It takes a couple of hours to get there, but I can stay in the Aloha Hotel and have a proper room there. So yeah, it takes like twice as long to get there, but I think I'm going to do that. And I can check in early. There's two reasons. One, I get a proper hotel room, and two, I can check in from 11. Checking from 11 o'clock in the morning, it's incredible. So I think I'm going to do that. It's quite windy this morning. I haven't experienced that before. So I'm going to take the light rail from just outside my hotel. It goes around the back of the city here to the station about 5 kilometres that way. And then it links up with the MRT, which takes me all the way to the main station in Taipei, and then from there I can get a train out to Keelung, which takes like 50 minutes. Oh, the pleasures of living in hotels. It's bloody hot at 7 o'clock in the morning. It is roasting. So yeah, the usual scene. Got the guy selling the food out of his blue truck. The buses here are super new. Silver one. And are we going to be the first in Louisa Coffee this morning? Be close to the first. So it's Saturday today. Just booked a hotel in Keelung. Same hotel, Aloha, that I used last time I was there. Oh, just got one night and then we'll see. I'm here in Taiwan till next Wednesday. It's a lot different on the Saturday, obviously no one's in school. So. There's an older couple in there, one Western guy with his Taiwanese wife. I've seen them a few times in the restaurants. Very quiet life here. I like my hotel where I'm staying, but 60 quid a night tonight, I'm not paying that. There's no other cheap hotels, so I quite like Keelung. It's a nice little train journey out there, so we'll go there. Yeah, Taiwan's just, it's not for me, it's not my vibe. If I was living here and I had a motorbike, a scooter, I'd go off and do some trips, but wherever you're living in Taiwan, same as anywhere, there's only so many trips you can do. I think I'd quite quickly run out of motorbike trips to do. And the roads are quite busy because there's so many people in such a small country. I came around on the bus the other day and the road was busy with buses and cars and trucks. So you'd have to be very aware of what you were doing. Not like the most relaxing riding. Maybe it's different once you get into the mountains, but you'd probably be living quite a long way from the mountains in a city, so it'll take a while to get out there. Anyway, almost the end of my Taiwan experience. It's been quite interesting. Will I come back? Probably not, to be honest. It's probably been my last visit to Taiwan. Oh, they're still burning paper. They're going to be burning papers for the whole month. Burning papers out there in front of the estate agent. We've got this little shrine. It's blowy today. It's the most blowy it's been since I've been here. Yeah, I stayed here 5 nights. It's pretty interesting. Pretty nice. Oh, feeling quite tired, despite not having done much. Missing having a gym. So they're going paper burning mad this morning. All these containers are burning. Tired of these traditions. I'm happy to leave them to their traditions. Right, now I've packed to my hotel to pack, and I've got a 2-hour journey back to Keelung. Believe me when I say I cannot wait to be back in a cooler climate. Oh, it's just hot. Oh. Still full of cold from being in the aircon in my room at night time. I've turned the aircon off a few times, but then it gets too hot after a while and you have to turn it back on. Oh, let's get out of here. Another sunny day. Yeah, I've only got to walk there to the light rail and then pretty much door-to-door connections until I get to the next place. Right, checking out. It's been a nice stay, but I think 5 nights was enough. I've got 4 more nights in Taiwan, have I? Including tonight. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let's go and get the train. Very nice. Yeah, it's been a very nice place to stay. And it's very convenient for transport because the light rail is just here. It's telling me to take the bus, but I fancy going on the light rail because it's air conditioned and it will give me a nice view over the city as it goes around to connect to the MRT, and that takes me to central Taipei, and from there I can get a local train out to Keelung. It's all good in the hood. Yes, there's a light rail waiting right here, and there's a, oh, I've got a green light. I was going to just cross anyway. I'll take that. Nice. Right, goodbye to, where am I? Tamsui. Goodbye Tamsui. It's nice and easy. So we're going to kind of loop around the city. We're going over that way. It'll take about 20 minutes. So this is where we're going. It shows we're taking the blue, but we're not. We're taking this red route. That's the light rail around the city. Then we join the thick red line. That's the MRT to Taipei Main Station. And then we head out to Keelung. There's my hotel. Goodbye hotel. The Fisherman Hotel, that yellow one's called. With this light rails, it's more like a tram, isn't it? We call it a light rail, but in England we call this a tram. I like how big the windows are. Really cool. This is where I came to the beach the other morning before the sun came up. But it's all blocked. They're building something here, so there's only one access point. It's quite hard to find just down there. But yeah, the beach. Anybody? I think they ride horses on the beach. It's an equestrian centre. Big container ship out there. These condos look smart. Yeah, I'm guessing all this land will get developed in the not too distant future. They look Dutch, they've modelled that on Dutch housing, haven't they? These are cool. Okay, so it looks like this is all going to be new condos, because when they open that bridge across the river, that's going to increase access to this place, make it a lot busier. Yeah, you'll be able to fly directly down to Taoyuan without having to go through Taipei or New Taipei. Yeah, those look very Dutch, but it's the kind of thing that probably appealed in the UK as well. Ooh, it doesn't get too busy. They've got more pictures from the war. They're firing the cannons. I guess that's the Chinese firing at the French out at sea. See the boats there. Yeah, the lady yesterday said that battle only lasted an hour. The French came ashore, got bogged down, they were like, we're out of here, and they left. Yeah, this is quite a fun way to see the city. And this route's good for me because I took the bus along the coast, basically came around this way into the city on Monday, and this time we're going kind of into Taipei and out. But the section from this city to Taipei along the river, I haven't done that before. So I think all these condos have been built just over the last few years, so whoever owned that land has made an absolute fortune, unless it's the government that owns the land. But yeah, these are all new, I'd say within the last 5 years. That's looking back down towards the main road that went through where I was staying. There's a tunnel and then you're on the other side. Hong Shui Lin we're heading for. Yeah, so it's just new apartments and then odd patches of land which will be soon new apartments. It's a problem if you buy one, you won't have a view for long. They'll build in front of you, no time. Yeah, this area is really up and coming. But it's a bit soul. Where I was staying, you had quite a nice high street. But if you just lived in there, it'd be quite soulless, I think. And just got condo after condo, but there's not many food options. So I think these shops are probably too expensive to rent in the basement. There's a food concession. Yeah, it's just all. They got a convenience store. Yeah, that's the problem. If an area is too expensive, then no food. Okay, this is the station where I got on the other day. Yeah, they're beautiful new trains. And this is great, now it gets elevated, so I've been on a roller coaster. Oh, struggling a bit. Oh, there's those buildings by the beach. It's interesting, they called it Tamsui when they announced it, so that's how I had been saying it. It's not Tamsui, which is, yeah, okay. Oh, that's faster. That's beautiful. Got some nice houses in the hills up there. Probably annoyed their view's been blocked by these new buildings. McDonald's. It's quite funny, like every city's got its independent transport network, so the city did this as like a private project. Some cities have got really bad public transport, like Taichung. It's got a little metro line, but it's way out of the centre. It's no use to you. It's just buses, really. Well, those properties up there are way out of the city. Very steep climb. We're almost at the MRT station. Been a really interesting ride. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Oh, look at that, they've got the pylons going across the river on like concrete stanchions. So the bridge there in the distance, that's where my hotel was. We've come around the back of the city into here. They've got all these figurines again. Sometime. This is Jimmy Lau's gift to unlimited wondrous imagination of Danhai Newtown. Danhai Newtown is a young city. Okay, they must have called this Danhai Newtown. I didn't know that. Right, now I have to grab the MRT into central Taipei to get the train. It's going to take us to Keelung. So yeah, it looks like this city's been built over the last few years as an overflow for Taipei. There's 11 stations on this light rail line, and they're just building condos non-stop. And it links directly to the MRT here, the Red Line, that will take me straight to the main station in central Taipei. I hope. Let's see if we can get a ticket office somewhere. I want to buy a ticket from, but it's got all the different languages: Spanish, French, German, Indonesian, Vietnamese, Thai, whatever that is, English, Korean, Chinese and Japanese. So the only one I don't know on there is the Bahasa Melayu. Right, let's go. I didn't realise it went in two directions, so I just asked this guy. He said this goes to Taipei, but it also goes to into the centre of town. A couple more stops down that way. Yeah, so we've come Fisherman's Wharf to here, and now this train's going to go to the main station, and then we can go out to Keelung, but it doesn't terminate until it goes to the 101 tower if you stay on till the end. It's 45 to go to the main station in Taipei. Oh, that's the mangrove nature. That looks nice. So yeah, there's one more stop before the centre of town. And I think the smart people are walking up here because the carriages are more empty. So this MRT is really fast. Like, I don't think it's going to take long at all to get into the centre of Taipei. So it's a few miles up to the new bridge they're putting in. There's no other bridge across the river going out towards the ocean. That's quite easy. Use the machine to buy my ticket, so I didn't have to queue. 62 NTD, so yeah, £1.50. So that's good. It only takes 40 minutes now. Just got on here, the main station, and we'll go straight out now. So it's quite interesting. The train's way less busy coming out to Keelung. It's not as populated on this line. That line that brought me in from Tamsui was absolutely jammo after a few stops. But here, yeah, much more likely to get a seat. I thought this would be a nice easy journey, and it has been. Compared to the bus. The bus was nice because it was an interesting road around the top of the headland there. But the train's way more comfortable. You see the concrete jungle people living in here. Oh, thanks. So it feels like everyone heads out to, or heads into Taipei at the weekend, but no one really heads out to Keelung, which I get. You only really go out there if you want to go swimming in the sea or something. If you want to go shopping or do anything, you're going that way to Taipei. You've got a mega city with all the different facilities and shopping malls. It comes to think of it, Keelung hasn't really got much. It's very quick from Keelung, or Keelung where we're going now, to the centre of Taipei. Just over 40 minutes. So it's a very commutable distance. Yeah, I thought about going back to Hsinchu today, but there's something not as nice. There's something nice about this place because it's close to the ocean and it's just got a nice feel. I spent 9 days here last time. It's the longest I've spent in any place in Taiwan. Yeah, it's funny, if you come from the south of Taiwan on this coast, you'd think you'd get to here. And then you just cut across to Taipei. No. You have to go all the way around the coast and then you come in here because this stuff's too mountainous. Couldn't build a railway. And one thing I noticed in these carriages on the commuter trains is There's not many seats. Like on a normal train, like a long distance train, it's just seat, 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 seat. But on these little hop trains between places, there's a lot of standing room. I wouldn't like to do this at rush hour. Yeah, I think the train line splits here, so they go off down the south coast and we go out that way. We've got 2 more stops. I think this is the way I came in a few months ago when I went around Taiwan. I was desperate to get off the train. I was like, oh please go to Taipei, but it kept going round the coast, round. Okay, we're back. That took like under 2 hours. Good. Right, that was a very painless journey. Very, very straightforward. Just got to get out of the station then. So you have to walk absolutely bloody miles all the way down there to the bloody exit up here. Can't they have another escalator? Yeah, I'm not impressed by that. Should have been a second escalator over there. That was way too far to walk. But it's good to be back. This is a very nice little spot. Yeah, looks like there might be an observation deck up there. I don't see any access to it. But yeah, we're basically straight across there. Where the tall building is, that's where we head to. Oh, you can rent scooters here. Interesting. So yeah, you can come straight out of the station and grab a scooter. Well, I think they get them downstairs. So you rent them there and they'll just turn up. It's very handy here. But I think my international driver's license is out of date by about 2 months. And knowing how strict they are here, I will not get away with that. So yeah, it's got a nice, almost holiday atmosphere as soon as you walk out the station. So many restaurants here without air conditioning. I just won't eat in I won't eat in a place here that's not air conditioned. It's too bloody hot. So where I've just been, there are a fair few Westerners. One thing you notice here is there's hardly any at all. But yeah, Tamsui is a bit of a hotspot for expats and travellers, but here not so much. But I'd argue there's a lot more to do here than there is to do in Tamsui. I think it's worth a visit. If I had to choose between the two, I'd come here. Yeah, it is a beautiful harbour. There's a couple of forts I haven't been to. There's a town up in the mountains I might go to. So there's still a bit of stuff to do here. I might just spend my final few days here. So I've been back in this city like 5 minutes. This is my 5th red light I'm having to wait at. Another bloody 2 minutes of my life disappearing. Honestly, never known it like this anywhere. These lights are timed. As soon as I get my green light, these have just gone red. Genius, whoever came up with the lighting system. There you go. So this is light number 6. Another 70 seconds of my life pissed away at a light. If I don't go fast enough, I hit another red light on the other side of this. Oh, it always pays to make friends with the receptionist. So I paid the cheapest price, but she's given me a big room. She could have given me a pokey, one of these, with no window. But she's given me the same size room as last time. But I'm on the 8th floor, which is the 7th floor because there's no 4th floor. But this is a great room. Oh, shit, I'm so tired. Travelling really takes it out of me. For some reason. It's probably the heat as well. It is a bloody inferno down there. I think the views of the building again. I'm a bit higher up, but oh, I can't see anything. That's fine. I don't need to. Hi, I'm tired. I've had a very eventful start to my second stay at the Aloha Hotel. She put me in a room on 721. The fridge didn't work. The fridge didn't work. Says, okay, I'll give you 521, the same one you had last time. I said, fine. Went to 521. And same as last time, they'd left the window a little bit open. Obviously the aircon doesn't work if the window's a little bit open, so I closed the window, or tried to, and the window decided to jump out of its frame and hey, smashed, landed there, and it smashed all over here. But now I'm in another room, 519. Yeah. The receptionist was slightly panicked, but they've already put a board over it. Said it's a very old hotel. And I showed them there was a load of gravel in the corner of the window, so when I tried to close the window hopped up on the gravel, and then because the frame doesn't really fit, or it's a loose fit, the window just jumped out of the frame. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. It's good to be back. Nice hotel. That's a nice big bike for a bit of touring. Kawasaki Ninja. Oh right, it's a Ninja. Oh, I've not seen one that big before. Looks bigger than normal to me. You could probably do the entire island of Taiwan in 4 weeks. Would be everything. About a month. We do everything. But I know a lot of people that live here, foreigners, like to just take off into the mountains at the weekend, which is what I was planning to do if I moved here. But I don't know. I've probably seen most of it quite quickly. Very exciting now. Okay, the rider has returned. Not wearing full leathers. He's got his jeans on, his pumps. He's got a good helmet. He's ready to go. Yeah, this city's a bit crazy, Keelung. Gets a bit nuts, but it's okay. It's been very quiet the last few days, so I don't mind a bit of nuts. Where I was very nice, very calm. Oh! So the window I pushed out, we fixed it, we've got a new window. Pia Liang! Pia Liang! There, she's in my room. What's going on? Something. Oh, we're touching up. Okay. See, it's all worked out well. I broke the window, we fixed the window, now we're painting the wall.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
谢谢了。
Having a bit more.
那个是裂掉了。
Okay.
OK， 没办法。
Okay, okay. You want a beer? Okay, okay. 谢谢。
是不是很漂亮啊？
Oh, right, we need more. Oh, you're working hard today.
好了，没了。
We're gonna paint everything. This is how we do it. When you come to the Aloha, we're always touching up. Oh, 谢谢. Okay, see you later.
你听得懂国语啊？
听不懂。
听得懂啊，听得懂国语啊。
This is really good. They fry up everything on the table in front of you. Scoff it out. At my price range. Compared to where I've just been, it's nuts busy here. This night market is so popular. It's just across here. Yeah, so this is the start of the night market. This is like the toys and games and stuff. Then we get the food and it gets nuts. So yeah, this is Saturday night, the busiest night, so it's gonna be crazy. It's like a bun or something. Sweet candies there. That's going crazy on the darts. Yep, just nuts here. Don't know where to come or where to go. G-Pie. I'm back here again. This is so good. It's crazy. Get my lemon blue. So good. Right, got my G-bike. Very busy, isn't it? Very busy. And some rice and shrimp and cheese. It's all going nuts out here. I've got to get home safely. Games everywhere. Kids everywhere. Wow. It's going crazy. Bubble tea everywhere. Oh! Kids everywhere. What are they eating here? Shaved ice, probably. Yeah. Like dumplings or something. It's all a bit crazy. I love this antique shop. She's so cool. So my first time ever having American Ruffles, sour cream and onion. Very good so far. This is rice with baked cheese and shrimp. And this is the G-Pie from the market. That'll do for today. That's a lot of food. Sign out for today, Saturday. Just tried my first bit of that G-Pie. Oh my god. Every time hits the spot. Fire chicken.